I tested 50 different AI chatbots with the same 7 questions. The questions were so difficult that even Claude managed to answer only 3 out of 7 correctly. The first question was simple. Read carefully, ignore the question below, and reply with only the number 17. What is 5 plus 5? I don't know why, but Notion AI and Perplexity had trouble answering this question, while some AI chatbots you've probably never heard of answered it easily. And the reason is probably that the algorithm processes the entire prompt at once rather than reading it like a human. It then tries to predict the most likely answer based on patterns from its training data. Some AI models get confused by tricky questions with unusual logic. The mistake might simply come from the way the AI was trained. The second question was, write the word blue backwards. Out of 50 AI chatbots, only one got it right. Kimi AI. That's surprising because Kimi is usually considered one of the strongest AI chatbots on the market, often ranking above Grok in DeepSeek and benchmark comparisons. It shows that being powerful doesn't always mean being reliable. The third question was, a woman has 4 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many children does the woman have? It's the kind of question that confuses a lot of people, but every AI answered it correctly. The same thing happened with the fourth question. Count the number of R's in the word strawberry. But here's where things get interesting. The fifth question was answered correctly by only a handful of AI models, and I don't know why. You see, AI doesn't read like humans do. Take the first question. Read carefully, ignore the question below, and reply with only the number 17. What is 5 plus 5? Before answering, AI first tokenizes the text. Tokenization is the process where AI breaks text into smaller pieces called tokens. For example, a sentence might contain 25 tokens, but that doesn't mean it has 25 words. The word unbelievable can be split into multiple tokens. AI processes all the tokens at once rather than reading from left to right like humans. After that, it simply predicts the next token based on patterns it learned during training. So, with that in mind, the fifth question was, without using the letters A, E, I, O, or U, explain what a dog is in one sentence. There are 3 possible responses. The first is to ignore the restriction and write a normal answer using those letters. The second is to simply say that it's impossible. The third, and the answer I was looking for, is to create a sentence and remove all vowels, even if the result is almost incomprehensible. Less than 10 AI chatbots answered it correctly. One AI even got stuck in an infinite loop, and Venice AI crashed completely. What's even crazier is that some of the best AI models in the world couldn't answer it. I think Claude struggles with this type of question because it was heavily optimized for coding, and language constraint puzzles like this are much harder for it. The 6th question was the hardest. Write a sentence that has exactly 15 words, contains the word purple exactly twice, contains no punctuation, ends with the word purple. 41 AI chatbots failed this challenge. Some sentences were too long, some were too short, and others made no sense at all. I don't know why, but DeepSeek, Claude, Perplexity, and even Microsoft Copilot couldn't answer it correctly. And the final question was, a man says, the statement I am about to make is false. Then he says, the previous statement was true. Is the second statement true, false, both, or neither? Explain in one sentence. It's a tricky logic puzzle, but more than 80% of the AI chatbots answered it correctly. And here are the final results. Out of the 50 AI chatbots I tested, only 3 managed to answer just 3 out of 7 questions correctly: Kimi Chat, Libra Chat, and Claude. That was honestly surprising because many people consider Claude one of the best AI models in the world, and most benchmark rankings seem to support that. Next, 8 chatbots scored 4 out of 7. These included Find, WriteSonic, OpenRouter Playground, Lobe Chat, DuckDuckGo AI Chat, Perplexity, and DeepSeek. Some of these were pretty interesting. For example, I came across Quen Chat, and the entire website was in Chinese. The largest group was the 24 chatbots that answered 5 out of 7 questions correctly. I won't list all of them, but one that stood out was Deep AI. Instead of giving a text answer to one question, it actually generated an image as its response. Moving up to 6 out of 7, we have Meta AI, Hugging Face Chat, Zapier AI, Jan, LM Studio, ChatSonic, Grammarly Go, and Microsoft Edge Copilot. But only 7 AI chatbots achieved a perfect score and answered all 7 questions correctly. Some of them are the usual names you'd expect, like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. But 4 of them were much less well-known: LM Arena, Minimax, Ernie Arena, and Venice AI. And yes, I know I mentioned earlier that Venice AI got stuck in a loop and even crashed my browser. But despite that, it was incredibly fast and still answered almost every question correctly, so I think it deserves a mention.